Great rising, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Trizana Staples here, and I hope you are doing fabulous today. Today is May 1st. You'll probably see this video, we'll see this video tomorrow, but today is May 1st, which is the first day of National Stroke Awareness Month. And stroke awareness is to be aware of of a stroke being happening, but it is also the awareness of stroke education, to spot a stroke, to help stroke survivors as they're recovering from a stroke, in which, well, I've been thinking about the word recovery. Sidebar: we will always be recovering from a stroke. Not one stroke is the same. My grandmother had a stroke. My great aunt had a stroke. My mother is a stroke survivor. And my brother Joseph is a stroke survivor. And my stroke was not hereditary, because all of us had different strokes. Our strokes were caused by different reasons, and the recovery has been different. With my stroke, I have aphasia. Now, my aphasia has gotten better since I had my stroke, which is almost 4 years ago, but not quite. But I have to practice and work on it every day. So my stroke, I will be recovering for the rest of my life from a stroke, because every day is different, and every stroke survivor's journey is different. But we, as stroke survivors, can help each other get better and better and better. um I know that for me, and the reason I have I am starting Trizana A. Staples Alternative Stroke Recovery is not only for information about alternative stroke recovery and practices, but it's also to educate stroke survivors, stroke caregivers, and just people in general. Um, it can be a lonely place after you had a stroke. My whole life changed. My entire life changed. And I don't think I will ever go back that to the life I once had. So I had to reinvent myself, because I'm still recovering. But the point about stroke awareness is to be aware, mind, body, and spirit, and to be loving, kind, and peaceful to stroke survivors, and understand stroke recovery. Now the wind's blowing. But to spot a stroke, that it has been deemed the word be fast, BEFAST. B is balance, E is the eyes, F is the face. Like, notice if somebody's face is drooping. Their arms, if they can lift their arms. The speech, if it's slurring. Mine is slurred sometimes, but I'm not having a stroke. And time is of the essence. For me, I was already in the hospital, just going in to check my blood pressure, because I was under a whole lot of stress. And my mother, thank God, picked up that something was happening with my speech. So she had my son come over to my house to take me to get my blood pressure checked. They kept me. I had my stroke. I had the stroke 3 days after being in the hospital. So it's very important to be aware, to be quick. My mom was quick because she knew me. My mother knew that I was not gonna go to the hospital. She called my son, and before I could even hang up the phone, he was at the door like, "Mom, Nana said I need to take you to check your blood pressure." But anyway, um, you just have to be aware, help to educate others, and be kind and compassionate and understanding because the world doesn't always understand things. So, part of my reasoning is to educate and to help people be aware, to share what has been helpful to me. There's several people I have met through social media, um, who have been very beneficial. I mention their names from time to time. Um, and like when I first had my stroke, I didn't know what to expect. Even my mother, my brother, because theirs was different. Their stroke was different. And um, my brother, dear friend, CJ Duvall, was the one who told me almost after 6 months when I met him, told me what to expect, and he gave me hope. Um, and then as time went on, like I said, it's been almost 4 years, and I've met a number of people on social media who are coming out talking about their stroke journeys. Um, and that was very helpful, and it was very enlightening, and it gives hope. So if you have just recently had a stroke, it's not the end. It is the beginning of a whole new world. It's about reinventing yourself. Some people can go back to doing what they were doing before, but some people can. In my case, I can't. So I had to reinvent myself. And it's a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So trust the process and understand, with this National Stroke Awareness Month, they're understanding strokes better and better, having a more understanding of what strokes are. Strokes can happen to anybody for any reason. Babies, you don't have to be a old person, an older person, or a senior to have a stroke. There are babies who are born with strokes. There are young people, teenagers who have strokes. So straight strokes do not discriminate. But no, we are not to be counted out either. We are still relevant. So that's my spiel for today. And if you are in Cincinnati, turn to Channel 9 WCPO Lifestyles on Thursday, Thursday, May 6th on Lifestyles, because I will be interviewed, um, talking about the book Behind My Storm, thanks to the author and creator Greg Stallworth. So hopefully you can tune in. If not, there will be a link afterwards. You can view it anywhere. So I'm excited about that. Um, I can't wait to Thursday. So tune in. Um, to watch the segment and have a wonderful week. So, with that being said, my name is Trezana Staples. I had a stroke. I am a stroke survivor. I am a Phoenix Rising. Thank you for tuning in, and I will chime in next week. Peace, love, and light.